Many people have recently been hearing the same question repeated again and again. Is there really a $2,300 stimulus payment coming in 2026? Or is it just another rumor circulating online? The topic has created a mix of hope, confusion, and uncertainty, especially among older adults who depend on fixed incomes. When talk of a payment like this spreads, it is natural for people to wonder whether extra help is on the way. At the same time, it can be frustrating not knowing what information is accurate and what is simply speculation. So it is important to slow things down and look carefully at what is actually confirmed, what is still being discussed, and what has not been approved at all. The idea of a $2,300 payment did not appear out of nowhere. It grew from conversations about rising prices and the financial pressure many households continue to face. Groceries cost more than they did a few years ago. Rent and housing expenses remain high. Medical bills, prescriptions, and utilities keep increasing. For seniors who rely mostly on Social Security, disability benefits, or pensions, these higher costs can feel overwhelming. Because of this, any mention of a large payment naturally grabs attention. In the past, during periods of national economic stress, the government issued direct stimulus payments to help people manage sudden financial hardship. Those checks were designed as temporary relief. They were approved through special legislation and were not part of regular retirement or disability programs. Many older Americans received those payments automatically, which created a lasting memory that when times get tough, a check might appear again. That expectation has stayed with people, even though those earlier payments were tied to very specific circumstances. Today, the situation is different. While costs are still rising, there is no law currently in place that guarantees a single $2,300 stimulus check for everyone. This is the most important fact to understand. Despite what some posts or videos may suggest, there has been no official approval for a universal payment of that size. If such a payment were truly confirmed, it would require clear action from lawmakers and formal announcements through government agencies. That has not happened. So why does this specific number keep showing up? The answer often comes down to misunderstandings about how benefit increases are calculated. Many people combine several different changes and present them as one large figure. For example, Social Security benefits usually rise each year through what is known as a cost of living adjustment. When someone adds up the total increase they receive across 12 months, the number can look similar to a few $1,000s. Then that yearly total is described as if it were a single payment, which creates confusion. The cost of living adjustment, often called the COLA, is designed to help benefits keep pace with inflation. When everyday goods become more expensive, monthly payments are adjusted upward. This increase is not a bonus or a stimulus. Instead, it is built directly into regular monthly checks. The purpose is stability, not surprise. Over time, these small monthly increases add up. Imagine a retiree whose benefit rises by a modest amount each month. Spread across the entire year, that extra income could total $2,000 or more. But it does not arrive all at once. It is divided across every month, quietly strengthening the household budget. When people calculate that yearly difference and label it a stimulus check, it gives the wrong impression. The money is real, but the format is completely different. This same principle applies to supplemental security income, commonly called SSI. This program supports seniors and people with disabilities who have very limited income and savings. Because recipients often live close to the financial edge, even small adjustments matter. Like Social Security retirement benefits, SSI payments are adjusted for inflation. These increases are steady and predictable, not lump sums. They are meant to help cover daily necessities like food, rent, and utilities. Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, works in a similar way. Recipients receive monthly benefits that may increase slightly each year based on economic data. Again, these are gradual adjustments rather than one-time payments. While they may not feel dramatic, they are designed to provide consistent support that lasts all year long, instead of disappearing quickly after a single deposit. Veterans who receive disability compensation or pensions through the Department of Veterans Affairs may also notice yearly increases. These benefits are typically tied to inflation as well. Just like other programs, the changes are built into the monthly structure. They are not labeled as stimulus payments, but their purpose is similar, helping people maintain purchasing power as prices rise. Another reason the $2,300 figure spreads so easily is the way information travels online. A single message can be shared thousands of times within hours. Once repeated enough, it starts to feel official, even if it never came from a reliable source. Short posts often leave out key details, and those missing details are what matter most. Without context, people may believe something has already been approved when it is still just an idea or proposal. It is also common during election seasons or times of economic debate for politicians to suggest different forms of relief. Some proposals include direct payments, others involve tax credits, rebates, or expanded benefits. But a proposal is not the same as a law. Until legislation passes through both chambers of government and is formally signed, nothing is guaranteed. Discussions alone do not create payments. Budget realities play a role as well. Sending large checks to millions of people costs a significant amount of money. Policymakers must weigh the benefits of immediate relief against concerns about national debt and inflation. Because of these challenges, recent strategies have focused more on strengthening existing programs rather than issuing broad one-time checks. Gradual adjustments are often viewed as more sustainable over the long term. Tax-related benefits can add even more confusion. Some seniors may qualify for credits or refunds that provide extra cash during tax season. These are sometimes described casually as stimulus money, but they work very differently. Eligibility depends on income levels, filing status, and other rules. Not everyone qualifies, and the amounts vary. Unlike earlier stimulus checks, these payments are not automatic or universal. All of this highlights why it is so important to rely on official information. Scammers often take advantage of rumors about large payments. They may send fake messages or make phone calls claiming they can help you claim your money faster. In reality, they are trying to collect personal information or fees. Knowing that no confirmed $2,300 check exists can protect you from falling for these tricks. The most dependable source of financial support remains the benefits you already receive. Monthly Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or veterans payments form the foundation of income for millions of households. These programs are structured to provide consistency. While they may not feel exciting, their reliability is what makes them valuable. A steady increase over time often does more good than a single payment that disappears quickly. Planning based on confirmed income rather than rumors is one of the smartest steps anyone can take. When you understand exactly how much is coming in each month, you can budget more effectively. You can decide how to cover essentials first, set aside a little for emergencies, and reduce financial stress. Waiting for a large check that may never arrive can lead to disappointment and poor decisions. It is also helpful to review benefit statements carefully. Each year, agencies send notices explaining any changes to payments. These documents show how adjustments are calculated and what you can expect. Taking a few minutes to read them can prevent confusion and help you feel more in control of your finances. Knowledge truly is power when it comes to retirement income. As 2026 continues, the reality is simple and straightforward. There is no confirmed single $2,300 stimulus check scheduled to be mailed to everyone. However, that does not mean help is absent. Support is still arriving, just in a quieter and steadier form through monthly increases and program adjustments. These changes may not make headlines, but they are real and dependable. In the end, financial security often comes from stability rather than sudden windfalls. Small, predictable increases can make a meaningful difference when spread across the year. They help cover groceries, utilities, housing costs, and medical needs without the uncertainty of one-time payments. Understanding this difference allows you to set realistic expectations and avoid unnecessary worry. Staying informed, checking official updates, and focusing on confirmed benefits will always serve you better than chasing rumors. Even without a dramatic stimulus check, the systems already in place are designed to provide ongoing support and dignity throughout retirement. By paying attention to how those systems work, you can make confident decisions and move forward with greater peace of mind, knowing exactly where you stand and what income you can truly count on.